Hello you guys, welcome back to another video on this channel. Before we move on to anything, what this video is even about, we have to address the elephant in the room. It's a magic train. Can y'all guess who I am? I said I was gonna deliver and I delivered. Mm. Ah. Ow. This is the dream Christmas look. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. This is so funny, y'all. I'm using the same article of clothing that I literally used when I did Twitches because Cameron from Twitches literally had a pink jacket and boom, pink, what do you call it? Anyways, y'all, on to what this video is about. Obviously, you can probably tell by the title, the thumbnail, and how I'm dressed. This is a Christmas themed video, okay? I asked y'all for suggestions. If you haven't already watched, after this one, you should watch my first Christmas video where I was opening up my advent calendar and talking about what I want and just did a little Christmas rant. I asked y'all for an idea for a second video because I knew I was putting these pigtails in my head. And y'all gave me nothing. Why y'all not giving me, like, y'all want me to come up with ideas for my own YouTube channel? Are we for real? Just kidding. I guess that's what I have to do. But I'm like, I can't think of any like big Christmas stories. So I'm like, I thought of mini ones and I'm going to put like 2 or 3 mini ones together in this video because I did this one year with Halloween and it was cool vibes. So let's get right on into it. So sometimes when I think about like me now versus me as a child, like as y'all know, Christmas is just so much more magical when you're a kid, when you got the belief and all the things. Like I really love the Polar Express, y'all. I was like, oh my God, he's real. That's another story for another day. I remember I talked about this in another Christmas video I did last year, how at first I was so scared of the Polar Express because I was flipping through channels. I saw that toy scene when the toy puppet grabbed him, and I was like, oh, this is a scary movie. But then a couple of years later, when I was an older kid, I locked back in and it became my favorite. But I thought of this story from Christmas, how I was so happy that I got one of these toys. I'm gonna try to find a picture of it. I feel like just from describing it, if you're around my age, y'all are gonna know what I'm talking about how I got a gift I really, really wanted and how it turned tragic very quickly. And like stories like this really make me think like it's so nice to like be an adult and like have adult regulation and money and stuff. Because y'all, when I tell y'all this incident pissed me off for like a whole week, but it was sweet at the beginning. So roll to, I don't know, Christmas, not 10 years ago. I would have been 13, definitely younger than that. I had this toy on my Christmas list, y'all. I feel like you guys didn't know what I'm talking about. There was different variants of it. It was this fairy toy, this fairy, but it wasn't like a doll, right? And it had a motion sensor. So you had a charger and she would fly and you would put your hand under, not touch it, but like, and she would just keep flying, y'all. I wanted it so bad. Like it was one of those toys where I saw her in commercials. I saw her like in little catalogs. Cause y'all know, I don't know if your parents did this, but sometimes my parents would like show us the little catalogs and be like, circle what you want or whatever, cause kids aren't as fixated, where you could physically see what they want. I remember seeing her in those and I was like, oh my God, I need this toy. Like she's magical. Like she can fly for real. Like you just like, I was like, I need her, right? Boom. My parents did deliver. That Christmas, that same Christmas, I had been eyeing her. I opened up one of the boxes and she was in there, y'all. When I tell y'all I was hyped, I was hyped. Like, one thing about me is Christmas as a kid. I don't know. Some people have plans on Christmas. Some people just spend it with their immediate family and go somewhere at night. But my grandparents live like over an hour away, and normally after we did presents at my house, we would go to my grandparents' house. So like I wouldn't really have time to play and experiment with all my toys till we got back. Like I remember, y'all, I couldn't wait to get back that night to plug her up and use her. I was probably trying to use her before we went. But anyways, I was so excited. So eventually I get back, or it's, I'm still on winter break and I'm using her, y'all, and she's giving what it's supposed to give. Okay. So basically when I opened her up, it was like her, and it was like a little charger stand and a charger, like a little cord, right? So I don't know, kind of think of like those phone chargers where like it charges through the phone. You don't have to plug it up. Like you just sit the phone on it. That's kind of what I was giving y'all. So I remember I enjoyed I enjoyed my new toy for legit like 2 days, right? But you know, it's a toy with a battery and it has a sensor, it has an on off thing, it's an electric toy. So once it goes down, you have to charge it, y'all. I probably charged it once, right? I was using it all day. It died for the first time. No problem. It came with a charger, right? It came with a charger. I go to put her on the charger and I wait around for a little bit. I'm like, it's not charging. And it wasn't a battery thing, it was like a plug thing. I'm like, oh, maybe I forgot to plug it in right, y'all. I look very closely at the cord and at the plug for my new hip flying fairy doll. Well, she's not a doll, but whatever. And I see she is cut through the middle. Like the cord just whoop, like someone cut through the middle. I'm like, no. No, 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 no. Now, who would cut through precious little Alicia's favorite Christmas toy? Like, who would do that, right? Like a bad sibling, blah, blah. Y'all, I mentioned him in a couple videos. I did a whole story time um, about when he ate my hair. Yes, he ate my hair. My first pet growing up was a rabbit. The OGs know. R.I.P. to my boy Peter. He was my favorite boy before this cat in the back, and y'all know Stitch, my golden retriever too. I had him for like a year or two before I even had Stitch, and Stitch is old. He's about to be 13. Y'all ever had a pet rabbit? Y'all know how rabbits act? They're like mini goats, mini house goats. I can't tell you how many times this man chewed through my headphones. Yes, I'm 23 year olds. I'm 23 years old. Before we had AirPods, yeah, before we had AirPods, headphones with wires. Choop. Mom, Dad, can I get some new ones? Chargers. Choop. So I figured out that when I had turned my back, when I had left the room, wherever I left my charger for my flying fairy, I left it low enough for this nigga to get it. He chewed through my charger cord. So now the doll is dead and I can't charge her. Y'all, I literally remember going to my mom and being like, Peter, like, he chewed the cord. So, like, now she's dead and I can't, and I don't know what to do. And I don't know about y'all, but, like, I grew up, like, middle class. My parents weren't going to be like, oh, it's okay, honey, we'll buy you a new one. My mom said, oh, well, like, you should have watched where you put it. Like, my parents had 3 kids. Like, they were doing good for themselves, but, like, they do not have the money to re-buy me a toy after they just bought me all these toys for Christmas. She was just like, you need to take care of it better next time. Like, put it on the list for next year or your birthday. And no, I only got to enjoy her for a day. I was mad. Like, I remember this pissed me off so much. Like, I feel like I hyper fixated on this for like the rest of winter break. I was hated, y'all. I feel like if you get it, you get it. Like, if you're a kid, you understand how like the littlest, most niche things like you be hyper fixating on. Sometimes you still feel that way as an adult, but y'all, I was heartbroken. Like, I was so happy to open that doll. I swear to y'all, before he did that, like, I only got to play with her for like 2 days before he did that. And I never had one again. On to another Christmas story, y'all. So this Christmas story is, I remember I made like TikToks about this. I think I mentioned this in YouTube too. How I'm like, genuinely, the older I get from being in relationships, different kinds of relationships, being with different men, I'm just like, this year and this birthday, and like sometimes like being single is just so peaceful when you know a man isn't gonna ruin your day, ruin your birthday, ruin a holiday for you. I already told y'all last year about the worst Christmas I had because of a man. Go watch it. It's in my holiday playlist. But this one was another relationship, which this story time, y'all gonna have to stay with me. And I want to know you guys' thoughts. Don't be too smart. When I say I want to know you guys' thoughts, I want to know who agrees with me. So I feel like I had never really experienced this except from, sometimes distant family members who don't really know what you're into. So, it's like they just buy all the girls the same doll or like the same perfume or something like that. But like, I remember this girl breaking it down, how she said she felt like this in a relationship. And I realized that's literally how I felt, how she was like, people who know you, especially like partners, because she was saying this happened in a relationship for her. She's like, it's so rude to not get your partner what they wanted. Like for a birthday, Christmas, like if you know they had their eye on something that was like in price range, or they literally told you or sent you and like you got other stuff instead, like you didn't get one thing you wanted. She was like, that's rude as, and she said she remembers feeling that way. And then I thought back to the Christmas I felt that way. So if you know, you know. Guys. I was dating this man. I was dating this bum. This man, years older than me. First time I was with an older guy. Lied about his lifestyle, got with him. And then when I got with him for a while and he couldn't keep up the lies, told me the truth, I stayed with him because I just felt so bad. And so it was holiday season. It was Christmas time. And he was really struggling. Like literally that year, he only spent Christmas with me. Big Alicia is the only person who was there for him the whole Christmas season, who even got him gifts, who spent time with him. Um, Another story time I have, when I said he did this in public, I took him to an amusement park, like paid for all that, like just to keep the spirits up for a liar who lied to me. But anyway, that's just my heart. Not anymore. So I remember with this man, like normal, we sent each other stuff that we wanted for Christmas, or like we would talk about it as couples do. This man was tripping, y'all. And one thing about Alicia, y'all, I gets my shopping done early. Like normally, I feel like years before, I'm normally done by this time, but I'm basically done right now. So I already knew stuff that this man wanted. Like he would tell me he needs this or he needs that. And like, y'all know TikTok shop, like he sent me a couple things that he had his eye on, like, cause obviously Christmas is coming up. Nothing wrong with that. And I would do the same. Like, I mean, I still, in my family group chat, we send like stuff we want because my parents are like, y'all ain't kids no more. Like if you don't tell us, how do we know, right? So of course you should know when you send stuff. I made this mistake before. When you send stuff to people, y'all, you should send different stuff to certain different people. Like I sent my best friend different stuff than I send the family group chat because I'm not trying to have people buy, and you should do that too. So I sent like certain stuff to my family, certain stuff to him. And one thing, I know men love to talk about women, and I already know some men are gonna have opinions about that. One thing about this story that I'm gonna preface is I'm cheap. I'm a cheap girl, y'all. One of the things I want really bad on my Christmas list this year is an $11 primer. There's another one that's like a $10 hair product. Like I'm not a girl who, I rarely put expensive stuff. Like all the items on my Christmas list are probably, the most expensive is like 30, but most of them are probably like 10, 15, 20. So I'm not asking for anything crazy to my family or to my man, right? I don't remember the type of stuff I had last year, but probably the same stuff. Hair products I wanted to try. Oh, I got Lego flowers for the first time last year for my family. I think I put different Lego flowers because I never had one that I wanted to do. He definitely knew about that one. And there's some Lego flower sets, like I bought some of the Lego set before. I found it on sale, but even on sale, I don't think it was that much. Like I bought it for $10, some Lego flowers. And when it wasn't on sale, it was 15. So that's what I'm saying. The type of stuff I sent was not right. So I ended up buying 3 gifts for this guy I was with. Um, I bought him, I think it's good to have a mix. Like, yes, have your eyes on, and oh, I just knew you would like this. Those are really meaningful too. But again, that's kind of crazy to ask someone to send you stuff and not buy them anything, right?
It's yeah, it's yeah.
Y'all gonna see. So I bought this man 2 things I know he absolutely wanted. And then another thing I think he needed slash heard him talking about, right? So I remember he would compliment my Ankh earrings a lot. If you guys don't know what an Ankh is, I'll show you. I wear the necklace a lot. I wear the earrings too. And so yeah, he said he liked them and like he would love Ankh jewelry too. And then also the living situation and stuff he was in, he was like, I lose my earrings all the time. I feel like I don't have earrings anymore. This is not something he asked for, but it's just something he said. So I bought him a pack of like a bunch of stud earrings. Y'all know niggas like they just want stud earrings. And I bought him the same Ankh earrings that I have because gender neutral, they're just studs, right? And then I bought him two things he absolutely wanted. He really wanted this certain cover for his car wheel. I bought him that. And then he had his eye on this other like accessory. It was like a like an accessory chain thing for like jeans, and I bought those. So I gave him his presents. He was really excited. I honestly don't remember who went first. No, I think he went first. He went first. He was excited to see all of that. He was most excited about the accessory thing because he was trying to be a little fashion nigga. He wasn't really. And so then it comes time for me to open up my gifts, right? I sent stuff, and like I said, I think it's a mix to get stuff of, yeah, like this made me think of you, and also some stuff I actually fucking want. So I'm opening the gift shawl. He buys me, I'm trying to think, y'all. I remember he bought me these pants that were T. This is not something I asked for. This is just something he thought of. He got the right size, period. I love those jeans. Um, and then he bought me this lamp, which is cool. I still have it. It was a moon lamp. This corny. Why is it like the corny men who lie about their lifestyle they love to be the delusions. He was like, it's a moon lamp, and you know how people be saying, I'm gonna give you the world, so I want to get you like different stuff that represents this. So like here's the moon first. Okay, let's move. It's a cute lamp, not gonna lie. I'm trying to think of all the stuff he got me, y'all. I can't think of anything. Oh, something just came to mind. But okay, and then if you guys see in the background of some of my videos, I have Funko Pops. Like I have a pop-up right here, a Christmas pop, a Christmas Stitch. And he got me like 2 or 3 Funko Pops, which like I didn't ask for any. I didn't ask for any, but it's like the ones he got me too. It was just like, okay, like they're cool, they're characters I'm familiar with, but it was like nothing I asked for. And honestly, I'm very selective with my pops these days because I'm like, I don't know where I'm gonna end up putting all these. Like, I feel like I need more room. So it was like, okay, like to all of this, I'm like, oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, thank you. Thinking one of these is gonna be something I actually want, right? And mind you, pops, they cost $12. So again, I have stuff on my list that costs 10 to 15 to 20 bucks. And so you're definitely getting me stuff that's right. Then I remember the last thing. Well, that I can remember. I don't remember if there was more stuff, but I remember none of it was what I wanted. There was this other thing that I had tried before. Do I want to say? There was this thing that I had tried before. I'm gonna just say this. There was this thing I had tried before that I didn't really like. It kind of made me feel nauseous. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. It was some freaky shit.
Fire, just like this pussy.
I tried something. I didn't really like it. It made me feel nauseous, but it was something you can buy from a Etsy store. Um, and we lost it. Like I didn't really like it. I didn't really feel a difference, and I said it kind of made me feel like a little bit sick. He really liked the feeling though, and so he bought it again after he lost it. After that was the last gift I opened was something I said that made me feel kind of nauseous, and I didn't really like, but he liked it, so he bought it for me as a gift. So
Just be nice.
I'm finding it.
y'all, I realized like I literally, if I told y'all how that Christmas, I remember, I feel bad for this man, and he seemed really excited to give me this stuff. So of course I just say thank you. But I literally remember like thinking back, and y'all know sometimes when you say jokes, but it has some truth to it. I was literally just like, this man didn't buy me anything I wanted. Like that's crazy. Like that's crazy. And he had the nerve too. Like I told you how I said, oh, that's what I meant to mention when I was saying that I get my Christmas shopping done early. On like December 20th, he was still trying to send me TikTok shop stuff. Nigga, I buy everything. Like he was literally all like, "Oh, I love these gifts, but like that one thing I sent you on TikTok shop, I really wanted that. Like I was really hoping that." And I literally remember I was like, "How are you telling me all this stuff you wish I got when I got you stuff I wanted?" I was like, "You didn't even buy me one thing I wanted."
Clock it. Stole the
And he would just be like, "No, like I was just saying." Don't you think that is so crazy to not get a girl one thing that she asked for, just a bunch of shit you thought she wanted, and all of the stuff was just like cool, like whatever. Like it's giving like distant relative. Like how are you gonna ask a girl to send over stuff she wants and then not buy her one thing she wanted? I just I just think that's crazy. I know my ladies and the men with the brain are gonna feel me on that one. Y'all, don't you think that is crazy? Like, it's the thought that counts. Nigga, you're not 8. This man was what, 26? Like, that, I like, really, when I look back, y'all, if you know, you know it, y'all, that whole relationship was. But when I look back on that, I'm like, that's actually really crazy. And like, so, like, that's crazy. That's crazy to not get a girl one thing that she wanted or asked you for and then complain about the stuff she didn't give you. Okay. Okay. We will not be settling for that again. Next. I hope you guys enjoyed this little short story. I hope you guys I'll probably post some of my shorts too, but I hope you guys look at my TikTok and my Instagram for more content in this look. And I'm probably literally about to watch the Polar Express for the rest of the night while I edit because I gotta get in the spirit, you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much for watching this video, making it to the end. Let me know which story was your favorite. Let me know if you have any other Christmas ideas that you want to see me do. And yeah, as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.